Hey guys, Technical with the video for you guys. In today's video, we're going to show you how to fix your iPhone calendar not syncing or not working correctly, or if you're having issues with your calendar. These are the steps that you want to follow to resolve any calendar related issue that you might be having on your iPhone or any Apple devices. So let's get started. So the very first thing is, if your calendar isn't syncing or it doesn't open up, it's freezing, try to go ahead and close out the app. And it may be a simple fix of just swiping up and just sliding it to the app closes completely and then reopening again so that it reloads your data. Now, after you have done that, the next thing you also want to check out in your settings here is on your iCloud account here. You go to settings and then your name up here. You can click on that, and under iCloud, you can click on that, and then it should have all the apps using your iCloud, which will show all, and you should see one for your calendars here. So you want to make sure to just turn it off for a moment and turn it back on. And also the other thing is, if you're using your calendars across different iCloud accounts, you want to make sure that they're all using the same Apple ID that you're using. If you have different Apple ID, your calendars will not sync. So verify on your other devices like your MacBook, if you're using your iPad, that they're using the same Apple account as well. Now, after you have done that, the next thing you want to check out is your storage, which again, you'll go into your settings here. But the one thing you want to check out is your iCloud storage here. You want to make sure you have your iCloud storage available. If it's using the free version, which is 5 out of 5 gig, you want to clear some things out. You can click on here to manage it. Generally, I recommend, if just looking at some of this, whatever you can clear out, like if you have backups and stuff, and you can always change to a bigger plan, which again is pretty much cheap if you want to do that. But if you don't want to use the iCloud Plus, you can simply clear some stuff out. But you need to make sure that your iCloud storage is available, because it's syncing your data between your devices. And the other thing you also want to check out in your settings here, this time going to the main settings here, on your general option here, you'll see the option for iPhone storage. You also want to make sure this storage, which is local to your phone, you have enough storage. As you can see, I'm using 12.5 gig out of 128 gig here. Let's say I used up 128 gig out of 128 gig. That means the phone will not be able to pull data and load it onto your calendar. And you can review apps or anything that you can remove to clear some space up if you need to, which if you have a lot of photos, especially videos, they tend to take up a lot of space. I recommend checking out clear some space out by going to your Photos app, or simply clicking any of these apps that you can remove if you're not using it. And after you have done that, the next thing you will want to do with your phone is simply go ahead and pull down the menu from the top and turn on airplane mode for a moment, and then turn it back off. And what that does is a quick refresh of any network related issues. So if you're not connecting to the internet or your cellular data, it should resolve those issues, because whenever the calendars are syncing between your devices, they require internet connection. Now, after you have done that, the next thing you want to do is a forced restart of your phone. And to do a forced restart, we're going to do volume up and then volume down, one after another, really quick, and then hold that big side button till the screen goes completely black. And we're going to keep on holding till we see the Apple logo reappear. So to do this in real time, you do volume up, volume down, and then I hold that side button. And again, this is a forced restart, it's different from powering off your phone. So we're not going to slide to power off. We're just going to keep on holding that side button just like that. And as I mentioned, the screen goes black. And then after that, we're going to take our finger off from the side button. And all this is doing is simply reloading the phone software, so that if there was any software related issue impacting your phone, those should get resolved with it. Now, this method will not delete any of your personal data like photos, videos, apps, anything like that. It's simply just a reboot of your phone in a way that fixes any software issue. And after you have got back, you're probably is going to ask for your passcode, and you enter your passcode and get back to your home screen. Now, let's say you're still having the issue. The next thing you want to check on your phone in your settings here, this time going back to the main settings here, you're going to go to general, and then under general, you'll see date and time. And the one thing you want to verify is that your time zone that you are in is correct. So as you can see, you want to compare your local time. Sometimes when you're traveling between different time zones, that might get messed up, and it might not get the right connection time, which can mess with settings like syncing of your iCloud devices. You could always turn this automatically off and then put your own time zone manually, but I recommend having it set automatically. And sometimes to pick it up automatically, you'll need to make sure that your location service is also on as well. So after you have done that, the next thing you want to check on your calendar settings here is under your settings app here. There's a calendar option here right there, and under the calendar option you want to verify that the calendars that you're looking to sync are there. So by default the iCloud one is here, but if you need to add one from your like Gmail or Outlook, you want to make sure you add those as well here. And then if you're having issues, the other thing you also can do is simply sign out of or remove that calendar and then sign back in by adding an account again. And sometimes that helps as well to kind of clear out any issues. Like if you had a password change on your device and you didn't update the password, you can update the password as well. Now after you have done that, and the next thing you also want to check out in your settings here under the battery here is that if you're using low power mode, you want to turn that off. So low power mode is great to save your battery whenever you're in a crunch and you're looking to maximize the battery life, but it also reduces a lot of functionalities that your phone requires, such as the iCloud calendar syncing. So you want to turn that off. Along with that, you also want to, in your settings, go to cellular, and under your cellular data option, if you're trying to use your iPhone calendar on a cellular data, you want to make sure under the data mode, the mode that you're using are the very first two ones. So either 5G or the standard one. You do not want to use the low data mode similarly because it will reduce the functionality. So no to low data mode. Select either the top two so that your iPhone calendar can sync. And that's about it for the updates. Hopefully by now your iPhone calendar is syncing and working again. If so, please make sure that like and subscribe button. Also, if you found a better way to fix this issue, leave a comment in the comment section as well. Thanks for watching, guys. See you guys next time.